I walked in to Goodwill for one thing, and I left with many things, specifically 13 books, and I have no regrets about my secondhand Goodwill shopping addiction. Stay to the end to find out the total and my Goodwill hacks. Welcome back to my channel. This is where we judge books, not people. I'm Princess, and this is where all the books get judged, and none of the people that read them. I'm back with another Goodwill haul, and this one just hit a little bit differently. I don't really know why, but I got 13 books, one location, and a complete chaotic selection. We've got romances, we've got thrillers, we've got women's lit, and whatever else my hands could grab before my brain said stop, walk away. Okay. We're just gonna do like a quick rapid fire. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about anyone specifically. I am losing daylight, so I wanna get through this really quickly, okay? So, up first, we have The Mad Wife, a novel by Megan Church. Quality. That, they called it hysteria, she called it survival, right? I'll give you the prices of them at the end. Well, actually, okay. So first of all, there was a little bit of a sale. Sometimes Goodwill has like 50 or 30% off, whatever. And at this particular time, I don't even know what the discount was. I do know that paperbacks, I believe, were $1.29, and the hardbacks were $2.29. Right? So that's what I got there. And then I got this. I heard about this book before. This book I've never heard of. It's called This Is My America. I'm pretty sure this is a YA. It says, just really quickly, every week Tracy writes to Innocent's ex asking for the organization to help her father, an innocent black man on death row. Tracy is running out of time. Her dad has 275 days left. Again, I don't know if this is YA or not. I'm not sure. But I was just like, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? $1.29, right? Moving on. Tracy Coates, Where He Can't Find You. Long red thread, someone's dead. Right? I'm assuming that this is a thriller. Abby lives in a town haunted by disappearance. People vanish, and when they're found, their bodies have been dismembered and sewn back together in unnatural ways. Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah. Right? A thriller. Next. Ooh, a romance. I haven't read anything by this author before. This is Carly Fortune, Meet Me at the Lake. Come on. Come on. Like, what? Same author. This summer will be different. I don't know if this is like a series. Maybe I should find out. Lucy is a tourist vacationing at a beach house on Prince Edward Island. Felix is a local who shows her a very good time. The only problem, Lucy doesn't know he's her best friend's younger brother. $1.29. Like $1. Y'all sleeping. Y'all really are. Y'all sleeping on secondhand books. A thriller. I haven't read, I mean, I feel like everyone has heard either of the book or the movie. I haven't seen the movie. I also have never read the book, but I've heard of both, right? Right? Okay, real quick. If you just so happen to stumble upon this video via the algorithm, or you also have a Goodwill book buying problem, first of all, hi, welcome. You're in a safe space. I just wanted to make it clear, this is a sport for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know that I'm better than you. So if you could leave a comment down below bragging, boasting about your secondhand finds and how much you paid for them, let me know. let me know, because I don't think you're not doing it the way I'm doing it. You can't possibly be favored the way that I'm favored. Again, this is a sport for me, and I clearly think that I'm better than you, and I wanted to show you. I wanted evidence for you to see that I'm better than you. That's it. Leave me a comment down below if you think you can do better than me. Moving on. Stacey Abrams. Again, a book, an author. I've never read Obviously I know she is, but I haven't read any of her books. The Art of Desire. Hope this is a little nasty. Trouble comes in threes. I might be getting what I'm asking for. That will be my special little treat. Jackal, Aaron Adams, hardbacks. How much were hardbacks? They were $2.29, right? Spine, The Condition. Come on, guys. All right. Yes. Again. Goodwill for the win. The House of Eve. Sadika Johnson, author of The Yellow Wife. In 1950s Philadelphia, 15-year-old Ruby is on the track to become the first in her family and to attend college. In spite of having a mother more interested in keeping a man than raising a daughter, but a taboo love affair threatens to pull Ruby back down into the poverty and desperation that has been passed onto her like a birthright. God damn. Okay. Second hand for the win. Queenie, right? I couldn't, when Goodwill puts on, most of these I've been able to get off relatively well, but I haven't been able to get the stickers off of some of them, like the whole sticker. Like they're just stuck on there a little bit. But anyway, other than that, conditions? The conditions? What? I believe this is a series on Hulu or something like that. I haven't seen the series. Oh, all right. Hey, author. Candace Williams. Again, hardback, All Fours by Miranda July. A semi-famous artist announces her plan to drive across country from Los Angeles to New York. 30 minutes after leaving her husband and child at home, she spontaneously exits the freeway, checks into a nondescript motel, and immerses herself in an entirely different journey. Yeah. I've actually heard good things about this for $2.29. Again, I couldn't get the little residue sticker stuff off. If someone knows how to get Goodwill stickers things off, you let me know. All right? There's that. Okay, this next book was on my March TBR. I didn't get a chance to read it, but it was on my feminist retelling, fem rage reads that I wanted to get to, and I just could not get to it, and I found it at Goodwill. I'm so excited about this. Okay, this one does have like a little cover damage here, but again, what? In the house at it's a Greek retelling, feminist retelling. I'm not gonna go too much into that, but I got this hardcover. Better Than You. I'm the chosen one. What I am is highly favored. You know what I mean? Like, I'm baffled by when I get on the internet and there's all of this hoopla about like Barnes and Noble hauls and Target hauls. Yeah, okay, so anyway, back on track. I read a Nora Roberts book last year. It was called Mind Games. That was a book. That was my first Nora Roberts read, and I tell you that it was a book. She's writing. She's giving you strong women characters. I don't know. I felt a little weird about reading a Nora Roberts book about like, I don't know. Is she a bit not outdated, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna like her writing style. But I loved Mind Games. I did a little bit more research. I was like, what other books do I want to read from her? And this is on my actual TBR. And I stumbled upon it at the Goodwill. Are you kidding me? This follows a former Army brat. Morgan has finally planted roots in a friendly neighborhood near Baltimore. Her friend and roommate Nina helps her make the mortgage payment, as does Morgan jobs as a bartender. But after she and Nina host their first dinner party, her carefully built world is shattered. Back door glass broken, cash and jewelry are missing, her car is gone, and Nina lies dead on the floor. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this video up, but before I do, I did a book haul. I'll link it here. Someone commented about they didn't know Goodwill did it like that, and I wanted to like give clarity on Goodwill books. So wherever you are, if there's a few Goodwills, I would check them all out. However, not all Goodwills sell the same things, and not all of them have like book collection. And so if you stumble upon a Goodwill that has a reasonably and even good book selection, it's probably not a fluke. That's the one that has the book collection. Make a mental note that this location out of all the other ones is the book Goodwill. And I think this is pretty common with Bookwills nationally. They don't all carry the same things, and some locations have more of one collection than the other. Like one might just be solely, like we have one in San Francisco that's solely for apparel. There's no kitchenware, there's no books, there's no anything like that. They just sell apparel, and it's like the good stuff. In San Francisco, we have a Goodwill that just has a really good book selection. And so, yeah, that's my Goodwill tidbit, is that not every location is treated the same. And so you have to figure out which one is good for kitchenware and which one is good for apparel and which one is good for book hauls. And I know in San Francisco, there's just one, maybe two locations where every single time I go in, and I mean every single time, it's a hit. That's my trick of the trade. All right, those are all 13 of my books. Is everyone gonna be like a smash hit? Probably not. But again, the stakes are low. I have absolutely no regret. I wanted to just do a quick rapid fire of what I got, and to brag and to boast that I'm out here. And you see me. Thank you so much for staying towards the end of this video. I would really appreciate it if you would also like to brag in the comment section. We doing it. I'm a winner. I clearly won, and even though I'm better than you, you're still enough. Okay, thanks, bye.